Traces of the movement, mapping the grid.
Why momentum changes matches faster than possession? What if the most important force in football isn't possession? Not passing accuracy, not shots, not expected goals, not even tactical systems. What if the thing that decides matches most often is something that can't be measured at all? Every weekend, football analysts show us statistics. Possession, passes completed, distance covered, field tilt, expected goals. Football has become obsessed with numbers, but there is one force that continues to escape every spreadsheet: momentum. Managers talk about it, players feel it, fans sense it instantly. Yet nobody can fully measure it, and that may be exactly why it matters. Because momentum is football's greatest mystery, and often its greatest weapon. Today, we're exploring why momentum changes matches faster than possession ever can. For years, football taught us that possession equals control. Keep the ball, move the opponent, dominate territory, control the game. Simple. Or so we thought. But football has a habit of exposing simple ideas. We've all watched matches where one team has 70% possession, hundreds of passes, endless circulation. The ball moves from centre-back to midfielder, back to the defender, across to the fullback, and back again. The numbers suggest dominance, but the game feels strangely flat. Nothing happens. No panic, no danger, no breakthrough. Possession tells us who has the ball. It doesn't always tell us who has the initiative, and those are very different things. Statistics can be deceptive. A team may complete 600 passes, but how many actually hurt the opponent? How many broke a defensive line? How many forced defenders to turn? How many created fear? Possession is quantity. Momentum is direction. Possession measures control of the ball. Momentum measures control of the moment. And football matches are often decided by moments rather than minutes. That's where the difference begins. Because momentum doesn't build gradually. It explodes. One tackle, one interception, one save, one mistake, one roar from the crowd. Suddenly, everything changes.
Passes a spider control, but on the other, chaos unleashed. Salah surges forward, the sprint lines lighting up as Nunez and Diaz stretch the defense. This is explosive transition, 5 seconds of pure direct speed.
Decision making in the final third.
Before we continue, if you enjoy football analysis that goes beyond goals and statistics, make sure to subscribe to Mathic Field. Every week, we break down the tactical patterns, momentum shifts, and hidden decisions that shape the game. And if you find this analysis useful, a like and share helps us bring football intelligence to more fans around the world. Now, let's continue. Possession and momentum are often confused, but they are not the same thing. Possession tells us who has the ball. Momentum tells us who is controlling the direction of the match. A team can complete hundreds of passes and still feel harmless. Another team can touch the ball only a few times and suddenly look dangerous. That is because momentum is not measured by time. It is measured by impact. Think about the difference between possession and transition. One approach values control, the other values disruption. One looks to manage the game, the other looks to change it. A quick transition can create more danger in 5 seconds than 2 minutes of safe possession. And that is where momentum begins to appear. Momentum often starts with pressure. Not goals, not statistics, pressure. A team presses higher, closes passing lanes, forces hesitation. Suddenly the opponent has less time to think, less space to operate, less control. Then comes the recovery. A loose touch, a misplaced pass, a rushed decision. The ball changes hands. And in that instant, the entire feeling of the match can change. Recovery becomes attack. Attack becomes chance creation. And chance creation creates belief. The crowd feels it. The players feel it. Even before a goal is scored, momentum has already started moving in one direction. This is why momentum changes matches faster than possession. Because momentum doesn't wait. It arrives suddenly. And when it does, the game can transform in a matter of seconds.
Breaking down the lines, looking for the overlap.
Momentum is not always visible in the possession numbers, but it is visible in the rhythm of the match. You can see it when one team starts arriving first to every second ball. You can hear it when the crowd begins to rise before the chance even happens. You can feel it when defenders start clearing the ball instead of passing it. That is momentum. Not control on paper, control in reality. A momentum graph does not simply show who has the ball. It shows who is creating pressure, who is moving the match closer to danger, who is forcing decisions, and who is beginning to lose control. This is why analysts look beyond possession. They look at pressing triggers, field tilt, second balls, final third entries, box touches, expected threat. Because the question is not only who has the ball. The real question is who is hurting the opponent with it. On the tactical board, momentum often begins with one small trigger. A poor first touch. A pass played slightly behind the receiver. A fullback trapped near the touchline. A midfielder receiving with his back to pressure.
As you
In
can
that
see, the
second,
momentum shift is
the
clear
pressing
and
team
decisive.
smells
This orange arc shows
opportunity.
exactly when the tide of the game
One
turned.
player jumps,
It all starts here with a
then
perfectly
another.
executed high press
Then
trigger.
the whole
red team
structure
converge,
moves.
forcing the turnover and
The
sparking
pitch
a
becomes
transition attack.
smaller.
This is the
The
momentum
passing
arc in
lanes
action. Pressure
disappear.
creates momentum, and
The
momentum
opponent
creates
is forced backwards. And suddenly, the team that did not have the ball has control of the match. This is the power of momentum. It turns pressure into recovery, recovery into attack, attack into a decisive moment. And when that decisive moment arrives, the match no longer feels balanced. It feels like something is about to happen.
Analysis of the movement, mapping the grid, mapping the grid. Decision making in the final third. In the final third. Data points align for the breakthrough. For the breakthrough. It's a tactical shift. It's a gap in the logic. Intelligence in motion. Intelligence in motion.
Football is not only about possession. It is not only about statistics. It is about moments, momentum, decisions, and the hidden patterns that decide matches before the final whistle. If you enjoyed this analysis, subscribe to Mathic Field, like the video, and share it with fellow football fans. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next analysis.
Decision making in the final third. In the final third. Data points align for the breakthrough. For the breakthrough. It's a tactical shift.